I had heard someone say this week, if you were always looking at what you lost, you can't see what you already have. And how true that is. When we're always staring at the hole in the donut, we are really so ungrateful for all the many blessings that God has bestowed on us. And then I thought too, in Mrs. Eddy's article of Age, she was talking about sight and vision, but she said, free yourself from the thought you have lost your eyesight and Christian Science can regain it for you. Instead, Christian Science is the truth about your eyesight, which was never lost. And I love that because that's true of anything we think we have lost. If it is something that God has given us, it can't be lost. Truly, it can't. And it will come back if we know this, as the reading said tonight, if we return unto Him. If it doesn't come back in the exact same form, it will come back in some form or another, because that's the kind of God we have. He's a God, a restorer, a reclaimer of all things, and in truth, we could never lose what He has given us. There's a quote from the Blue Book that I love that has happened to help me many times on page 96. We never can know who is in reality a Christian Scientist until he has been tested under fire. Then what is left are dregs unfit for use till purged and purified. Or they are qualities that evil cannot destroy and are held by the power of God. I know many listening, and I know myself, when I've gone through just seems like unbearable times, perhaps it is some kind of a loss, a financial loss, physical pain, relationship problems, other things that seem perhaps unbearable. But if we can endure through that, holding the Father's hand, expecting a victorious outcome, then this is what will happen. We will be purified and purged, and what comes out is something wonderful and glorious. It is the gold as the drops off. I always loved what Mr. Bicknell Young said, that when you are at the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. So sometimes that's the best we can do, and it's good enough. That's what we have to do. So God will see us through, no matter how difficult the problem, as this dear woman who wrote on our YouTube so beautifully expressed. So grateful for what she wrote. So true. So I thank God to be here tonight with all of you dear people, and have a good and blessed evening.